All right, I gotta make this quick because it's really freaking cold outside. The manual transmission, or otherwise known as the America's greatest anti-theft device, it's a commonly misunderstood technique, especially in America. And for those of you in Europe, I just want to go ahead and just let you know you can save your breath. We all know you can drive manual. But for some reason in America, they teach us to drive on an automatic transmission, so not a lot of people here know how to drive a manual. My goal today is to make sure you guys do not have to watch a single other YouTube video, even without owning a car that's manual. I want you guys to know how to drive a manual transmission. So let's get it. It's cold as hell. I'm getting back in the car. So to make sure this video goes over as much as possible, we're gonna start from the most basicest point possible. So you'll notice the first thing about a manual transmission car, or a stick shift, whatever you want to call it, you have 3 pedals. What is this pedal? What is this third pedal here? That is your clutch. You also have this giant big stick in the middle that usually says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6, and it's got an R on it. What does that even mean, bro? Those are your gears. And then another concept that you're going to have to get used to with a manual car is the e-brake. You will have to utilize this every time you get in and out of the car. Whenever you turn the car off, you need to make sure the e-brake goes all the way up. And whenever you turn the car back on and you're ready to go, the e-brake needs to go all the way down, because if you leave the e-brake up all the time, you ain't going nowhere and you're gonna stall like crazy. So in a very ghetto fashion, I have put my feet down here, and I have, you get to see my damn Daniels do they work on them pedals, yo, heel toe. Now that you guys can see my feet, I'm gonna show you guys how we get started, literally how you start the car, and then how you actually get going. First things first, take them damn Daniels, put it on the clutch. To start the car, just generally speaking, any manual transmission car, you're going to have to push in the clutch, just like this, to start the car. So push in the clutch and just turn the car on like normal. Once the car is on, take it out of gear. And the way you know that it's in neutral and out of gear is you shake it like crazy. And then after you are sure it's in neutral, you can take your foot off of the clutch. So what you're going to do is you're going to take down the e-brake, going to set it down, your foot is going to be on the brake. Remember guys, the clutch is just an extra element on top of normal driving. Accelerating and braking physics are the exact same. Your clutch is not your brake, your clutch is not your gas pedal, it is a clutch pedal. Your brake pedal is still your brake pedal, your gas pedal is still your gas pedal. The 2 most important things that you can hear from me today, I'm about to tell you right now. 1, clutch is home. So if you feel like you're gonna stall, you feel like the car's shaking, you feel anything going on and you get scared out of your freaking mind, remember this: boom, clutch, boom, clutch. Hit that clutch, press that clutch in, and you're gonna be okay, that's home. Also, a very important note in getting started is each clutch is different. It's like butts. Everybody has a different looking butt. All cars' clutches are going to be different. What I mean is, so you'll start letting out your clutch, okay? What I want you to do is I want you to let your clutch out very, very, very slowly. By doing that, you're going to find out the point, the catching point, the biting point at which your transmission starts to engage. And once you do that, so I'm not even pushing any gas right now, and I am just letting the clutch out really, 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 really slow. And I didn't even touch the gas. I'm already rolling. I'm just ghost walking. I'm creeping right now. Okay, so I want you guys to rehearse that and remember that in your head. Every single clutch has a different biting point. Once you figure out that biting point, you know that every single time you let go of the clutch, you're going to start moving right at that point. And another thing is, whenever you hit that biting point and whenever you finally start moving, do not let the clutch out fast. A lot of people want to do this whole deal. That. And then guess what? You stall and you break your car. Just kidding, you didn't break your car, but you stalled. And anytime you stall, all you gotta do is push the clutch back in and turn the ignition back on. You're good, it's easy. So what you wanna do is make sure the whole time, you wanna make sure your clutch is evenly and consistently being brought out. Once you do that, you're good. But whenever it starts biting, do not let it out fast, because then you're gonna either peel out, and that's illegal, or you're gonna have a bad time. So one more time, I'm gonna show you guys. Push the clutch in, put it in first gear, let it out very slowly. Maybe you can give it a little bit of gas, and just let it out slowly. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of real time. This is what it should look like whenever you're in traffic, okay? Your clutch is in first gear, you should be able to do like this. Now, with a lot of practice, you should be able to do that. You will be able to do that because it's extremely easy, but it's very nerve-wracking. Have a little bit of fun. Don't ever drop the clutch like this. Don't do that, because then you burn out. I'm getting some really weird looks right now. A lot of people get really confused when coming to a stop, so I'm gonna show you real quick how to come to a stop. Press the brake like normal. Press the clutch. Take it out of gear. Take your foot off the clutch, but make sure your foot's on the brake the whole time. I don't know why, one of the most common issues and one of the most common questions I've had when making how-to manual videos is how to come to a stop. It's the same thing as starting, but in reverse. Pretty soon you're gonna be ripping gears like this. But not quite just yet. Oh man, we're really burning some rubber right now. Oh my gosh. Woo! That's a big peel. That's a big peel. So you're not quite ready to do just that. What I am going to, it smells like so much rubber right now. Driving is a bit different. What you're going to have to start paying attention to now is the RPM gauge. You're going to have to look at your tachometer, which is the thing with all the gauges, and we're literally right in front of you. And you're going to have to analyze when you shift. Typically, whenever you're just normally, casually driving, a safe spot to shift, especially whenever you first start out, is about 3,000 RPMs. RPM stands for revolutions per minute. That's how fast your engine is spinning. So you don't want to make it all the way up to redline. So what you want to do is you want to find a nice, comfortable place for yourself to shift, and then you want to consistently shift at that revolutions per minute range. Why am I having a hard time with this? I'm gonna walk you guys through really slowly and really easily what it's gonna look like driving to about 40 to 50 miles per hour. So you're gonna start off as I just showed you, right? So you see my feet moving, you see me release the clutch, right? So I'm at about 2,500 RPMs right now. I'll wait to 3,000 RPMs, which is actually pretty late to shift. But now I'm going to shift. Now shifting is very easy. It's not like starting the car. You don't have to let the clutch out super slowly, but also don't let it out super fast. I'm gonna go ahead and shift again into third gear. That resets the RPMs back to about 2,000. And I'm gonna keep on accelerating to about 40. Accelerate some more. I'm gonna shift to third or fourth. And it's easy. Every single car is going to have a different gear ratio, meaning I'm gonna have to shift at different times than you do. So I am not going to be able to sit there and answer your questions about, hey Evan, when should I shift into second or third in this car? I don't know. I've never driven your car before. Just feel it out. Just feel it out. Do it yourself. You got this. This time I'll do it a little bit faster. I'm gonna accelerate to about 40-ish miles an hour really quickly. So here we go. Got this. See how fast I let out my clutch? And then boom, let it out. I'm at 40. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it in fifth. Wow, I did a huge burnout. Oh my gosh, dude, that's such a huge burnout. It's at least 100 feet long. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And then coming to a stop one more time, you're going to push in the brake, and then you're going to push in the clutch right as you get to the stop. And then you're gonna take the clutch out after you take it out of gear. So if you're going to park the car, you're going to turn off the car, just make sure your foot's on the brake, pull the e-brake up, turn the car off, put it in gear. You always want the car to be in gear at a complete stop or complete like park. When you leave the car, your car better be in gear and your e-brake better be up. If not, it's gonna roll and it's gonna hit somebody, and you're gonna have some fun paying some money to people that you hit. So make sure that your e-brake is up, your car is in gear when you are out of the car. Congratulations, you guys. I am now going to hand you your diploma because you have graduated to learning how to drive a manual transmission. You have passed the Manual Transmissions 2101 class from Evan Shanks University. It's very easy, guys. If you don't have a manual car to practice, you can watch certain parts of my video over and over and over again, but the most important thing is that you do practice. So if you have a friend that has the car, go practice, go try it, go give it a shot. It's super easy. It's nothing to be nervous about. It's not a big deal. That was a really big bump. I do want to thank you guys so incredibly much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because I am planning on making a few more how-to videos with driving a manual, but I also do make several videos, at least 3 to 4 videos a week. I'm a vlogger, I make fun stuff with cars, I make days in the life and stuff like that all the time. So, hit subscribe button to see more videos. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and be victorious. Peace out, guys.